life gets really busy. Put a pandemic on top of that and it gets super busy and super dangerous. We're all trying to be as cautious as we can to make sure we stay safe and continue the rest of our lives as normal as possible. That being said, you may not know what hairstyle to do in your next meeting or just a meeting with family on those video calls. Lucky for you, I have a few ideas. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is ToyaRenee. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm going to show you guys what products to use to prepare for these hairstyles. The first is gel. Second is a hair pick. Third is a thin tooth comb with a pointy end. Fourth is a wide tooth comb. Fifth are hair bows. The sixth is a headband. And last but not least, you have your handy dandy, well, let me get it together, bobby pins. Alright, so let's get started with that very first hairstyle. Hairstyle number 1 is the puff and fro. For this hairstyle, you're going to need your thin tooth comb and your wide tooth comb. You're going to want to start by parting your hair from ear to ear. Then grabbing that wide tooth comb and combing out the front, right before that part. After you comb out the front, you want to make sure that you comb out the back as well. And just a tip for you guys, you want to make sure that you comb out your whole head in general for all of the hairstyles that I'll show you today. So once the front is combed out, you want to get a little bit of gel there, and you're just going to rub it in your hands and apply it to the front of your head so that it can be smoother once you go ahead and put it in that little puff in the front. And adjust the fro like so. Alright, so now that we have the puff, we're going to put it in our little shape like a ball in the front to make sure that it is nice and shapely and that it has a good form there. And then you're going to fluff your fro in the back. So this style is very easy, very simple. It takes about maybe 5 minutes to do. And you just want to make sure that it's shapely in the back. Once you do that, you are all set. So here's the style, and I hope you like it. Puff and fro. Moving on to style number 2. The very next style is a double puff and fro. So what I want to do here for this style is to go ahead and gel my hair down in the front and fluff my hair in the back to make sure that the fro is properly shaped. After I'm done fluffing and fluffing my fro, I go ahead and grab my thin tooth comb and I part it right down the middle, up to the part where we had in the beginning for the first style. But so for this style, sometimes I have a little fun with it and I do a zigzag part in the middle. For the sake of this video, I won't be doing that. But if you'd like to see how I do that style, go ahead and leave it in the comments and I'll go ahead and share it in one of my future videos of how to do a zigzag part right down the middle. It's super easy. But when you're going to do like a Zoom meeting or something like that, to save time, I usually just do that part right down the middle. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just combing it out to make sure that it's nice and easy to put in the puff once again. So we just twist and twist and twist until it's tight enough for your liking. And do the same to the other side. Comb it out and put it in that little puff. Once again, you're going to twist and twist and twist until you have it tight enough. But not too tight, guys. Like, don't give yourself a headache. Alright, so there we go. We have the two puffs in the front. We're going to fluff the fro out one more time in the back. Make it nice and shapely. Please ignore the gray hair, guys. You know, it's age and all that. Alright, so there we go. The double puff and the fro. Moving on to the next hairstyle. Hairstyle number 3. So hairstyle number 3 is the frohawk. With this style, it's really simple, really easy. What I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to fluff my hair. And guys and girls, you want to fluff your hair to the heavens. Like with this hairstyle, the fluff is what it's all about. So keep fluffing with that pick. And then you're going to go ahead and take those bobby pins, like the one I have right there, and you're going to align it on the side of your head. You're going to push your hair back and pin down. And like I said, when you're aligning it on the back of your hair, you want to make sure they're kind of like falling in the same half circle line there, going from the top to the back of your head. Then you're just going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Put the bobby pins to the side of your hair to shape the frohawk. And for this style, you need about 2 to 3 bobby pins on each side, but if you feel that you need more, go right ahead. Bobby pins usually come in a whole set, so a whole bunch, that is. So feel free to add as many as you like. Once you're done adding those bobby pins, you're gonna fluff and fluff and fluff again with that hair pick to make sure that the front is shaping the frohawk pretty well and the sides as well. Don't forget the middle and the back. And then you just want to pat it with your hands to keep the shape. And there you have it, the frohawk. Side to side, that's the look. There we go. So the fourth hairstyle is the side puff. Now with the side puff, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make sure that we use the thin tooth comb first to make a part, as you guessed it, at the side. So we're going to go ahead and make that part, make sure it's really straight, and then we're going to comb the hair to whichever side that you want the part to be. And we're gonna comb, and we're gonna comb some more. You want to make sure that your hair is nice and combed out. Make sure that it can fit properly on the side puff. Alright, so once we have it all combed out, we're going to go ahead and gel the back and put that in the puff. You're going to want to use some bobby pins if your hair is shorter like mine, so that you can make sure that it's neatly in the puff and any stray hairs get slicked down. Alright, and once you have that puff on the side there, comb it out some more and add more bobby pins. Feel free to add as many bobby pins as you like, as long as you make it look neat and go into some kind of cool style, then it doesn't really matter how many you add. Smiley, smiley. Let's move on to style number 5. The last and final style is the pulled back puff. So the way I do this is I pull back all of my hair, of course after I've combed it all out, and I pull it back into one single puff. Make sure all of the hair is in the puff, in the front, the back, and the sides. Once all the hair is pulled back, what you're going to do is grab that headband from earlier. There we go. And you just put it on top of your head to pull your hair back, above the puff, under the puff, and in front of your head. Twist it to your liking to make sure that it's in the right position. Flatten the hair a little bit, and if you need to, go ahead and add some bobby pins to the sides or wherever you feel that the hair isn't completely flat, and just put that in your hair to flatten the stray hairs. If you have a silk like wrap, what I would recommend is to go ahead and wrap that around your hair for a few minutes. That also keeps the hair very flat as well, so that it's nice and neat. And there you have it, guys, the pulled back puff. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today, you guys. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.